All right, hello everyone and welcome. It is indeed only Wednesday. If you can believe it, it's only Wednesday. I thought for sure, quite honestly, that with all the gameplay. Oh wait a minute, I just got a text. There was an accident at Fred Meyer. Uh-oh. Sorry, I got distracted here because my girlfriend Leanna uh, walked over to our local grocery store here to get some things for the week. She just texted me that there was an accident there. That's not good. Well, hopefully everything's all right. I mean, she's walking, so she didn't get into an accident. But anyway, sorry about that. Got distracted for a second. All right, so anyway, hello and welcome everyone. Today is only Wednesday. Yeah, if you can believe it, today is only Wednesday, and the reason I say that is for 2 straight days, all I've been doing is playing Fallout 4. And I've pretty much, not really marathoning it, but, playing 2 straight days. At this point, I think I'm about 11 hours into the game or so. And it actually feels, it's so immersive, when you play these games, that I really feel like, I woke up today, and I swear to God, I thought it was Thursday or Friday. And I was like, well, I guess this was, an interesting week. And then I was like, wait a minute, it's Wednesday. Like, whoa, I've only played this game for 2 days, man. We still got at least, another couple to 3 days maybe where I'm going to be marathoning it and having fun just playing it. And it was like, whoa. And, but, that's a good thing. It's a good thing when you get so immersed in a game that you don't even realize what day it is anymore, right? So, yeah, so I had a lot of fun playing this game for the past couple of days, and I hope that for those of you who have been coming by to watch the live streams that you've enjoyed them. And yeah, I will be doing this for about another day or two at least. I'd probably say, well, let's take a look after today and probably some of tomorrow, and let's see how I feel about it. And if I find like, wow, it's still good, but maybe we want some variety, then maybe come Friday, I will do some variety, and we'll split the time that I'm playing Fallout with something else. In particular, I said this yesterday, and I still feel the same way. I am craving playing more WWE 2K16, my career mode, because when I left off last week, it was kind of almost like at a cliffhanger where I was about to start competing for the NXT title. And, being that you're in a title position like that, and I'm in an interesting feud, I was like, man, this is a good place to be in the game. And then, of course, look at all the stuff that came out. All the stuff that I was playing. I was finishing up Assassin's Creed Syndicate, and I was doing Halo 5, and then I jumped into Call of Duty, and now Fallout, and it's like, damn, I haven't had a chance to get back to it, even though I want to. So, if anything, the first thing that I'm probably going to do once I stop marathoning Fallout 4 is going to be probably some WWE. I do eventually want to return to Call of Duty and Assassin's Creed Syndicate. However, with the fact that we have the impending release of Star Wars Battlefront next week, and then it's basically going to be me balancing Fallout and Star Wars Battlefront, that could be pretty challenging. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. The good news is, after Star Wars Battlefront, really there's not that much for the rest of the month. I am going to be doing a special event near the end of the month, a multiplayer event with the viewers where people who have been patrons and reach a certain perk level are definitely going to be playing with me, and some of them are actually going to be creating some special Thanksgiving messages to share with everyone. And then other people will be able to randomly join me in these multiplayer events. And then pretty much no new releases until early December with Just Cause 3. And after that, really, the only other release is Xenoblade Chronicles. And I don't know if or when I'm even going to be starting that, considering I'm going to be so backed up. You know what I mean? I'm going to be so backed up with other stuff that I don't really think I'm going to be playing that right away. And therefore, and then now you're talking about beating Fallout, Star Wars Battlefront, continuing on with WWE, going in and doing a little bit more of everything like Call of Duty, Just Cause 3, and then my year-end series, right? Oh. Excuse me. I have sneezed. Whew. Oh my god. My girlfriend just texted me again. Apparently there's some gruesome accident happened at Fred Meyer and no one knows what's going on. This is not good. A gruesome, it's not even a car accident. Apparently something happened in the store and there's blood. Oh my god. Well, Jesus. That's not good at all. Anyway, getting back on the subject. I'm getting all distracted here today on the pre-stream because of this. Anyway, to get back on the subject, I'm having fun with Fallout, and, you know, I'm taking this approach. I'm taking this perspective. I'm playing the game for the sake of playing it and having fun with it. I've actually purposely isolated myself from my YouTube channel and from Stream Chat this week. As you know, every time that I've played the game this week, I've pretty much ignored Stream Chat. And in addition to that, I have also not read any comments on my videos. I'm pretty much just leaving it and saying, I already told everyone, listen, I'm not going to be micromanaging comments whatsoever. I need to stay away from this stuff to stop being distracted and or spoiled, because there are tons of people who are trying to spoil the game everywhere. In fact, we've had one already today on Stream Chat. Luckily, I wasn't even looking at the Stream Chat at the time, so I didn't even read the spoiler. But yeah, you know, I knew this was going to happen. And being that that is the case, I've really kind of isolated myself. I'm not paying attention to the YouTube channel. I certainly, in one regard, I am not looking at views at all. I have no clue. If one person looked, well, I have to assume at least one person, since people are telling me that they're watching the playthrough and they're really enjoying it, I have to assume that at least one person saw the videos, but I have no idea how many people are watching the playthrough or following it, and I really don't give a shit. I am enjoying the hell out of the game. This is the point. I'm trying to play this game the same way that I played Fallout 3, without any kind of outside influence or any kind of pressure. And in that regard, I certainly hope that everyone is enjoying the game and enjoying the playthrough, all right? And I said this earlier the week that I get the feeling there's going to be a large group of people who did watch my original Fallout 3 playthrough. They watched my Fallout New Vegas playthrough. And they're going to come and watch the Fallout 4 playthrough, but they're playing the game themselves. In fact, the chat mods, the reason why a lot of people right now are in Stream Chat and they're like, gee, there's no one really moderating, is because the chat mods themselves are playing the game and don't want to be spoiled. So they're staying away from the streams this week because they want to have the best gameplay experience possible. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with people who are not here for the live streams daily and people who are watching at their own pace, because I get the feeling a lot of people will play the game, big chunks, and then as they finish up, you know, with a chunk of the game, oh, I want to see how Phil did, and then they'll come and check it out, you know. Chat mod, the hidden boss has arrived. So we'll have some help. Warning to the hidden boss who just arrived. We already had people spoiling. So be very careful with these people who you are voicing. Chances are that one of them is probably the same person who spoiled earlier. So just be careful, okay? So anyway. Excuse me. The hidden boss said he just stopped playing, wasn't paying any attention to the time. He was so immersed in the game. I don't blame you, man. That's the point. That's the point of Fallout, is that it becomes such an immersive universe, right? That you just get sucked in and you realize how long you've played. Like, I've played for 2 whole days. I'm 11 hours into the game. And at this point, I feel like I've only done a couple things. You know, where I left off my stream last night was such an epic, cool part of the game where I went through this pretty challenging tower and I freed some guy and I got a new follower who seems to be a pretty damned awesome follower. You can't really tell yet. And, pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited to see where the game's going to go. I have the strategy guide. It arrived yesterday. I have not spoiled anything, meaning I'm not reading the story or whatever at all. what I'm doing is I used it to look up a few things. I wanted to see how many bobbleheads were in the game. I wanted to look at some of the perks, the perk levels coming up that are possible. So when I do get some increased leveling, I can decide for myself which perks I want to pick. So that's the kind of stuff I'm using the strategy guide for. I'm not using it certainly to cheat or anything like that, meaning spoil stuff going on in the game. And I certainly don't plan on it, So, I'm having fun with Fallout. I hope you're having fun with Fallout. Like I said, I've isolated myself. No stream chat, no YouTube comments. I'm not looking at YouTube views. I'm just saying I'm just going to play the game and have fun with it. And whatever happens, happens. Outside of that. I'm here to have fun and create a entertaining playthrough for you. And that's the whole point. Not to let all these other outside factors affect me. And I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to not let anything affect me. Any kind of drama and bullshit this week, I'm just trying to shrug it off and say, listen, I am just here to enjoy Fallout 4. And I apologize because I have a little bit of the sniffles today. Not that I'm sick or anything, but I don't know why. I just got a little bit of annoyingness going on. I'm hoping that I won't have any kind of, any ongoing problem here. But, all right, so what we're going to do is very shortly we're going to begin 3 hours of Fallout 4. Well, actually, important for me to note this. I have to end this first stream early today. This first stream typically ends up being around 3 hours or so of gameplay. But today I have to end it about a half an hour early. However, I am going to do my second stream. I'm going to try to do it earlier. So typically my second stream, I don't start till like 7 p.m. Pacific time. I'm going to see if I can finagle it that I actually start it a little earlier, if not a half an hour, maybe even earlier than that. So maybe start between 6:30 Pacific time. And maybe I'll play for like around 3 hours tonight rather than my typical 2, okay? So, sorry to those of you who are here for this stream and the fact that I have to leave a little early. But I will be doing an extended stream later tonight, okay? Now, I will say this, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm going to stick to my guns on this. This is something that is kind of a practice that I enforced a week or two ago, and I want to stick to it. If people stop turning out for the streams, okay, then I'm not going to live stream every single session of Fallout 4, all right? So far, every stream so far that I've done, all 4 streams of Fallout 4 have had pretty decent attendance. Yesterday, honestly, it slowed down a lot, but it was still good, meaning like I had around... I think the first stream we had up to 600 people, and then the second stream was around between 400 and 500 people. So the viewership was pretty decent. But if it drops below, say around below 400 consistently, then I'm probably not going to continue streaming. I'll just play this offline because, as I've said, streaming, it's a lot of extra setup. You got the pre-stream, all this stuff that needs to be done. And it's a lot easier for me to just jump in and just do the recording. Plus, of course, if I'm not streaming, there's no risk factor with the stream chat and spoilers and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes for the rest of the week. If people are still interested and are turning out for the live streams, great, I'll keep doing them. If not, then I'll probably stop. Now, FYI, when I do decide to switch over and do something different from Fallout, like I said, WWE, I probably will stream that. Just to see if there's still interest. Every time that I streamed WWE previously got good stream numbers. So, great, I'll keep doing it. But, again, if the flip side of that is if it turns out that it's not so good when I do it, then I probably won't continue to live stream that. So that's, I'm going to stick to my guns. I promised everyone that I was going to stream less. And I promised everyone that I was going to isolate myself from stream chat and stuff. And I'm trying to stick to my word. Right now it's a special event with the launch of Fallout 4, but we'll see what happens going forward, okay? Right now, I haven't even started yet, and we've got almost 400 people on the stream. I have no qualms about that this stream is going to hit 400 viewers, all right? But we'll see moving forward if we can retain that viewership level, and we'll go from there, all right? All right, so, anything else before I start? Yes, first of all, I do want to mention Patreon. Because I haven't mentioned it in days because I've been so busy this month so far, just marathoning games and doing 12-hour gameplay days and stuff. I just want to let everyone know if you did pledge to my Patreon in the month of October, I'll be messaging you today. I'm going to take the time out today to send everyone a message and let you know if I need any information from you to get your perks In addition to that, there's some people who qualified for the highest level perk level. And what I'll be doing is I'll be messaging everyone who's qualified for the highest level perk level over the course of this year. And I'll be letting you know, gee, do you want to be part of this upcoming Thanksgiving week multiplayer event? Do you want to maybe make a special Thanksgiving message video to the viewers? Or do you want to be part of the Christmas event? Because that's what that highest perk level did, okay? So, basically, the gist of what I'm saying is if you did pledge to my Patreon last month, keep your eyes and ears open because I will be sending you messages if I need info from you today, okay? As for this coming month, the rest of this month of November, obviously I need to set up a goal for Patreon, and I will do that. It's just I'm so immersed right now in Fallout and everything going on that really I'm just, super busy, and I have to think. I have an idea of what I want to do. It's another marathon, and this is going to be a marathon where the viewers / patrons will pick what I play. So basically putting the control back into the hands of the patrons after this last month was a rockathon, which really was just one goal. This one would put power back into the hands of the patrons. But I don't know really if this is the right month to do it, because it's kind of like maybe I should do something like a year-end special that I'll do something special if I hit a goal. I don't know. I really have to think about it. So I'm trying to see, what happens and if I could get any ideas in the next week or so I could set up a goal level. But the bottom line is a lot of people are helping me out. A lot of people pledged this month already who never pledged before because they know what's happened with my channel, DSPGaming, with the bullshit with the false copyright strikes, which basically knocked my channel out of the search listings. Unless you already are a viewer of my channel doesn't show up anywhere in search listings. No lie. Only if you watch my content do I even show up in the search on YouTube. No one else can see my channel anymore. I don't show up in related stuff. Nothing. I'm completely kicked out of it because of the false copyright nonsense against DSPGaming a couple months ago. And it sucks, but there's nothing I could do about it. But a lot of people, said, oh, geez, well, maybe, for this month, I'll contribute $1, and let's see if we all pledge $1 a month, if that'll help, and it does. It really does. It's like I said, if everyone contributed $1 a month to my Patreon, who watched my content, I wouldn't have to worry about this anymore. I really wouldn't. You wouldn't ever hear me mentioning views or nothing. You'd never, because I'd have basically that's how Patreon works. Is a lot of people pledge a little bit, and it becomes a crowdfunding. And then that person now has freedom. They don't have to worry about advertisement revenue and shit like that anymore. Now they could just be free to be creative and have fun. And, ultimately that's what I would like to do. So, thank you to those of you who did pledge. I will be messaging those who did pledge in October. All right. If you did pledge this month, thank you very much as well. I will be working on setting up a goal by the end of the month for you so everyone knows what the goal is as a reward. And, if you are watching these streams daily, if you're watching my videos on DSP Gaming on YouTube, you're like, wow, this is good stuff. I like what Phil puts out. And you want to go the extra mile, check out my Patreon at patreon.com/darksidephil. And consider pledging as little as $1. $1 a month helps me. Don't think that, oh my God, it's only $1, it does nothing. No, $1 a month helps me out. It really does. And it will allow me to continue doing this full time. And I appreciate those of you who have contributed. Okay. All right. Well, that is it, everyone. I think it's time to end the pre-stream and get started with gameplay. What do you think? No? People are saying they want to see me talk for about another 3 hours. Okay. Let's keep going. So, I'd also like to... No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. All right. Let's end the pre-stream. I'm going to close the stream chat. We're going to get started with this first stream. Keep in mind, this stream will be a half an hour shorter than usual. But my second stream tonight will start early and be longer, all right? For specifics on that, follow my Twitter at TheyCallMeDSP. That's how you'll find out. I'll announce on there when the stream will be going live later tonight, okay? All right. Thank you, everyone, for your support. Thanks for being here. Let's get started with more Fallout 4. I'm excited to see what my new follower can do. Here we go.